Alright, what's up guys, Poison here, and I'm back, and today is Saturday, you guys seen this Sunday, you know, usual Demon's Cross stuff, oh shit, that's not the game we're playing, fuck. I'm used to Demon's Cross being right there in Ositis. Let's see, is there really anything to talk about this episode? We probably do have something to talk about. I kinda wanna, play for as long as possible, you know, I wanna go through all the Boneyard, go through all my hunts, and, you know, just do our usual shit. Fuck, I don't want this episode to be nothing but so I'm gonna try not to say it that much. But yeah, so originally last week I told you guys about how my cousin and my friend knew about my YouTube channel. Well, someone else from work knows about my YouTube channel too now. The thing is, he says he watched my video, which he probably did actually, because he was naming off a few videos. But yeah, 3 people from work now know about my channel. Technically 4, actually, yeah, 4 people know. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking feel about that, honestly. It's like, fuck, dude, it's awkward as fuck. I mean, the whole morning before we actually got on work, the one guy, which he's probably gonna watch the video or not, Julian was like, he was calling me Poisoner. I'm like, dude, alright, you know what? Honestly, I don't like being called Poison, but if you're gonna call me, at least call me it right, you know? So I was like, alright, but then, like, he went around to Mike, our other worker, and then, like, he was talking with another employee, Robert, or another worker of ours, and he was like, oh, look, here comes Poisoner. I'm like, dude. And I called him out on the spot. I'm like, dude, if you're gonna call me, at least call me right. I fucked up. I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna call me, at least call me right, you know? Don't fucking mess up the name. Like, I'd prefer if you didn't call me Poison, but, you know, at least say it right. Let's see, what else is going on? I know that, Humble Bundle. So, I've talked about Humble Bundle in the past. Really cool service. If you have a PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, definitely go check out Humble Bundle. They're having a Capcom sale on PlayStation stuff, like Street Fighter, a bunch of Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, let's see, what was the other one? Some Mega Man stuff, Strider. They have some cool games on there. $15, you know, and you get some good games, and there's 50% off codes. You get Lost Planet 3 also. But they have 50% off for the new Street Fighter and Mega Man Legacy Collection, I believe, is the correct name. But yeah, Humble Bundle, $15, Capcom sale for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 games. Really cool bundle. I was thinking about buying it. Like, they have Resident Evil HD Remaster, Resident Evil 0. They have 2 Resident Evil games. It's like, it's really cool, but not right now, you know. I'm like, I'm not going to buy it, you know. One, I only want maybe... I'd only probably play 4 or 5 games on there, which is like half of it, but it's like... I just feel, nah, it's not worth it. Like, it is worth it, you know, don't get me wrong. The deal is worth it, but for me, like, the amount of games I'm gonna play, it's like, I don't really feel like, you know, I can't justify paying it, like, okay, that's wrong too, because, you know, it's $15, it's not a lot, and the money is going towards charity. That's one thing that's one thing that I should mention. If you purchase anything from Humble Bundle, it goes towards charity. It's not like some profit, it goes to charity, so you're helping someone out, but not that it's not worth it. To me, I just feel like I'd only play a certain few games that the other games wouldn't be worth it. I'd probably just rather buy the game straight out. But, you know, I probably will still buy it because, once again, it's going towards charity and I get some games, you know. So that's good, you know. You get to help someone out. And it's all charity for, like, it's not all for children, but I believe most of the charity is for, like, children and stuff. So you're going to be helping out a child, possibly, you know. Big keyword on possibly, because you never know with these charities, you never really know how it's going to be spent, but, you know, it goes towards, like, children, so you're going to be helping someone out. Even if it's not a child, you're helping someone out with charity, and you're getting a game yourself, so that's really good. I would highly recommend you guys, you know, check it out. Really cool bundle. It's, you know, like I'm saying, I want to buy it, but I've already spent my money on a few things. Like, actually, this morning, I went and bought, Corpse Party Return to School Edition, or... Let me see, I have it right over here. Let's see. Oh, no! It is Corpse Party Back to School Edition for Nintendo 3DS. I talked about it in Android Time on Wednesday also. I'm trying to buy a Corpse Party on everything. I already have Corpse Party Blood Drive on PlayStation Vita. I want to buy the first 2 or 3 on PSP. And then I want to buy Corpse Party on PC also. But, you know, someone's probably gonna be like, why are you so obsessed with Corpse Party? Corpse Party actually has, like, a special place sort of in my heart. Corpse Party was actually, like, one of the first animes I ever truly watched. And I meant like actual sub anime, not like a dub or like a anime released in Japan then came to America. I mean like, you know, Course Party was the first ever real anime I watched. It was the first horror anime, and it got me into anime and the horror genre. So I truly do love the Course Party series. It's a great series. If you can't stand blood and gore, do not look it up. I know here on YouTube you could look up Course Party kill montage or death montage, and it'll show you every kill and stuff, like every gory moment. You know, I will leave a link to that in the description below, so if you really want to check it out. But like I'm saying, if you can't stand anime blood or gore, don't look at it, honestly. Because I know, like, one of the first parts is, like, someone gets their eyeball stabbed and pulled out, so... It's a really messed up show, but that's what I love in anime, so, you know. It has a special place in my heart. But, yeah. I also had to go stop by the post office because I ordered stickers, and huge fucking shout out to Xeno Future. He has a website called Kawaii or Die. I'm actually going to leave you a link to his Instagram and website also in the description below. And I ordered 6 stickers off him. I ordered 2 Midori ones, 2 Megamines, and 2 Lanes. He sent me 2 extra stickers because I dropped like $60 on him. Close our eyes and let's say right here. Oh shit, I got 2. Okay, close our eyes again. Let's go towards the bottom. Now let's mess around right here. And click. Alright. So, yeah, he sent me 2 extra stickers. I'm like, you know, he told me he was gonna hook me up because apparently I dropped hella money on him. Like, I'm like, oh, whatever, you know, it's not really that much, but alright, whatever. But he's like, dude, I'll hook you up. And then he, sent me a letter also, which I'm pretty sure he sends to everyone. At least right now, because it's apparently his, I want to say 1-year anniversary. But he sent me out a letter that gave me a discount code for next purchase, 10% off. I'm like, dude, when you get those no-no and Jacuzzi stickers in, trust me, I'm using this 10%. But it was really cool. But the only problem was, like, or he sent it also first class. So it shipped out Tuesday. I got it Friday. Or I was supposed to get it Friday. Apparently it was, like, first class or something. So no one was home to pick it up because I was at work in San Francisco. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So I wasn't able to pick it up. And, they left a thing in my mailbox that said I had to come pick up my thing. I'm like, what the hell? So this morning I had to stop by the post office. Apparently my post office closes at 2 o'clock on Saturday. I don't know. I've never been to the post office, but yeah, it closed at 2 o'clock today. And I barely woke up at 12:30. I barely left at 1, but it's like, yeah, I had to go pick up stickers from the post office. And the guy was looking at my package. He's like, this is really weird, you know. It's like, is this one of those anime things? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh. And then, like, the dude looked at me. I'm like, is he gonna ask me, is this, like, hentai or some shit? I'm like, please don't, dude. Like, please, for the love of God, don't make it awkward and ask if it's hentai. And the guy's like, all right, whatever. And then, you know, I left. That was it. And fucking on the way here. So, the way our post office is there's one entrance and one exit. And on the exit, there's a one-way sign. And it says one way, you know. Before it says one way, the other one it says... Oh, no. The first sign leading onto the road says, it's something like, do not enter. And then on across from the sign says one way. This asshole in the fucking Subaru decided that he wanted to be like, fuck that, I'm going my way. And he came hella close to my car. And the way I had my car was in the middle of the road. So there's like 2 lanes. One lane so you could turn left and one lane so you could turn right. So there's no cars. So I'm in the middle of it. Because I'm like, whatever, dude. Seriously, no one's right here. No one's behind me. And this asshole Subaru fucking, turns hella sharply. Almost hitting my car. And the dude looks at me and I flip him off. And he gives me the, like, what are you doing thing. It's like, no, asshole. What are you doing? You're not supposed to fucking be coming in this way. It's like, dude, I wish you would have hit my car. Because I would have honestly, like, I would have fucked this dude up. Because one thing I've noticed about me, and I think my sister learned this morning, is that when I come back from work, I'm extremely pissed off at, like, everyone driving. Because I had to drive 3 hours home. It's like, I have to deal with all these retards in the road. And it's like, seriously, driving is just the most annoying part about my job. Honestly, if I didn't have to drive so far, I would love my job. And I would do it every event. But, you know, I had to drive easily. The shortest I've ever been was an hour. I had to drive at least like an hour every time. Like an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours is easily the normal travel time. And I have to deal with these fucking retards in the road, and they just piss me off. Because people do not know how to drive. And that's coming from someone who's been driving since June. I'm not saying I'm the best driver. I'm just saying these people do not know how to fucking drive. So, every time I'm driving, I'm pissed off. Especially coming back from work. I'm extremely pissed off at everything. Like, not road rage. I'm not fucking honking at people. I'm not cutting them off. But it's like, just these people don't know how to fucking drive, and it's just pissing me off. So I'm always in like a bad mood when I get back home. And then like another thing is we were going to GameStop because I went to go pick up my stickers, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go hit up GameStop. I'm gonna go pre-order my game. We do all that. I have more passes, don't I? Yeah, I have one pass. So I do that, and then there's this slow ass Highlander. So it's going fucking 30 miles per hour in a 45. And I'm just like, bitch, I'm not standing behind you this whole fucking time. Like, honestly, there's no cars in front of her. There's no cars to the side of her. And she just periodically steps on her brake. So I honestly just fucking went around her and just cut her off. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I am not in the mood for this shit, honestly. Like, and I'm not like that, honestly. Like, I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. I am an asshole. But it's like, normally I contain it. And geez, have we already been recording for 11 minutes? It's like, bitch, I am not, like, in the mood for your stupidity. I am not going to stay behind you. I am not going to periodically step on your... I'm not going to stand for you to step on your brakes just so I could fucking crash into you, honestly. So I just sped off in front of her. I'm like, whatever. I'm not dealing with her. We meet each other at a stoplight down the road. She rolls down her window. She's like, what was that for? I was driving. I looked this bitch dead in the eyes. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to call a woman a bitch, but, like, seriously... You shouldn't be going 20 in a 45, and you shouldn't be going 30, my bad, I made it sound way slower than she was. You shouldn't be going 30 in a 45, and you have no reason to be stepping on your brakes randomly. So I'm just like, I fucking told her exactly what I just said. I'm like, you shouldn't be going so fucking slow and stepping on your brakes randomly. And she's like, well, you don't need to speed around here all the time. I'm like, look. Oh, sorry. I'm like, look. I got off of doing a long-ass shift at work. I am not in the mood for this stupidity. So, we go. Whatever. And it's just like, bitch, you are seriously just pissing me off. Is this card fully leveled up now? Wow. I might redef it. Might redef it like I'm redeffing my Yamatano. Oh, so I got a new comment. Some guy was asking for a box cutter killer. If you're watching this video, I don't think I have the box cutter killer anymore. Because the comment, I believe, was on an old video. He commented before I left for work, so I wasn't able to see it. And while at work, I wasn't able to see it either. We'll talk about that in a second. But, yeah, he asked for a certain few cards. If you know who you are, comment down below. I'm going to talk to you. We'll get in touch. We'll talk to each other some way instead of YouTube comments. Because when it comes to stuff like this, I don't want to be commenting this stuff out in public. I'd rather do it privately. So, if you're the guy who was asking for the box card killer and a few other cards, comment down below and I'll talk to you further how we can instruct to talk to each other. Because I don't want to do this trade over comments. Just easier to avoid it. I don't want to deal with drama. So, yeah. But let's move on to work. The beautiful thing of work. So... Thursday night, I had to leave to Santa Clara, because that's where I had work. I was working an overnight shift with Elite. Nothing bad there. 2-hour drive. I fucked up that shot horribly. 2-hour drive to Santa Clara. Little to no traffic. No problems, nothing. So, I get to the parking place by 10. I don't have work till 11:30. So, I end up sitting in the parking lot for like 30 minutes in my car. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm starving. I want to go get something to eat. Over the bridge from Santa Clara, from Levi Stadium, there is a Carl's Jr. I'm like, dude, I'm about to drive to Carl's Jr. I get to the bottom of the parking complex, and they shut off all the gates. So I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't go eat. I'm pretty much screwed. And then I'm talking to my sister. She's like, oh, why don't you just go walking? You're in a good area. I'm like, no. You don't understand. They completely blocked off every door. And it's like, the door is shut. The gates are locked. It's like, I can't do anything. That's pretty cool. I finally got the car I needed. I'm like, I can't get in there, The gates are locked. I'm like, I'm not trying to fucking scale this building either. So I'm like, fuck, dude, I guess I'm gonna starve. Found an apple in my back. or in the back of my car. I'm like, oh fuck, there's a lot to do. So then I go at around 11. I'm like, all right, so let's start heading in there. So they instruct me you have to go to gate C, which is on the other side of Levi Stadium, the south side. So I'm at the north side, so I ask one of the guys from Landmark, which is our security company doing security for Levi Stadium, and they're like, oh, you have to get over there? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go all the way around A, all the way to C. So I'm like, okay, easy enough, you know, I'll be there 5 minutes at most. So I decided to run I decided to run halfway and whatever. I get to gate C. Gate C is completely closed. I come back to gate A. They're like, oh, you have to go to gate F, and you have to go down into the stadium and walk around the stadium. And then the guy who told me you have to go all the way around sees me again. He's like, oh yeah, I should have told you. Gate C is closed. I'm like, wait. This will be an easy challenge. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, gate C is closed. Starts laughing. I'm just like, in my head, I didn't tell him shit. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking dick. Like, for real. Fuck you. But yeah, so I go around and it's whatever. So I get there at around, let me see. I get there around 11:30, right on the dot. And they're like, alright, so it's your first time doing, they're like, do you know anything about the stadium? I'm like, yeah, I've worked here twice. Honestly, I've worked there twice. They're like, oh, okay, so someone knows the stadium? I'm like, yeah, a little. They're like, okay, we're gonna have you at gate A. I'm like, alright, sure. What am I gonna do there? She's like, well, I'll walk you over because I have to drop someone else off on the way there anyways. So just follow me and I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Okay, I followed the woman. We get to gate, I get to gate 8. It's underneath the escalators at the main entrance, and she's like, alright, sit here, make sure no one messes with the machines, and, you know, just sit here, make sure, if anyone's suspicious, you know, call them on the radio, or call us on the radio, and we'll come over immediately. We'll send backup. I'm like, alright. Nothing happens all night. My phone, dying the whole night. The worst part is they positioned me right next to a Pokestop, literally. Like, underneath the elevator, or the escalator, not elevator, escalator. Underneath the escalator is the 49er store, a team store. So, there's a Pokestop there for some reason. Fucking, my phone said, the worst part of it all, I'm right next to power outlets. Seriously, every chair had a power outlet, and there was a power strip at the table I was at. So, my phone's dying. I'm like, I didn't bring my charger either. So, I was like, fuck, dude, I can't. Every 50 minutes, I had to manually check on my wristwatch. 15 minutes, log on to Pokemon Go, grab our shit, and then be done. What the hell? Is this really all I could have? What the hell's going on in the Rookie Boneyard? Dude, what the hell's going on in the Rookie Boneyard? Why, like, what? Is the Rookie Boneyard did something happen to the Rookie Boneyard? Dude, what the hell's going on? Why? What the hell? Why is only 5 cards? Up to 5 Deadman per horde. Okay. That's pretty cool. So it's a 5-on-5 now. Alright. I'm gonna grab some water, dude. My throat is killing me, really. So give me 1 second, guys. Like, I feel really bad. Wait, why does Gold Laura get 10? What the fuck? I only allowed 5? Okay, so, yeah, there's a power outlet underneath every chair. There's a power strip on my table. I'm like, fuck, dude. Oh, shit, he has the Resident Evil one. That's cool. What's my average attack? I want to fight this guy with the Res Evil one. That's awesome. But yeah, so, another thing is, like, besides me not having any power... What the fuck? He only has 1 card? That's kind of... Wow. Yeah, another thing is, like, last weekend when I was in Gilroy, we were at the outlets, and I bought a hacky sack for situations where they're going to have me standing and I need to keep my feet active. So, I fucking forgot my hacky sack in my car. Yay! I'm fucking bored. So, I'm awake from, let's say 12. At least 12 is when I was on the clock there at the position. I'm up until 2 in the morning, because it's cold as fuck. There's nothing to do. So, I just pass out. I wake up 30 minutes later, and I stay up for another hour, and then the guy comes at 4 o'clock, and he's like, all right, go take a break. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, so you know the break room underneath where you check in? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, just go in there, grab something to eat. I'm like, all right. He's like, you know, you're probably have to buy something at a vending machine. I'm like, all right, that's no problem. Bought a cup of noodles, bought a Powerade, or a Gatorade, like a small little Gatorade, and some Oreos. $6, I want to say. So $5, okay, $5. Alright, whatever. Fuck it, I need to eat something. I bought the fucking I bought the Oreos to keep my sugar up. So then, I eat, he's like, yeah, normally 30 minutes, but we'll just give you 40 minutes, you know, 45, nothing past 50 though. It's like, if you want to extend it to 50, but please just don't make it past 50, you know, come back at around 4. So, I'm like, alright, I eat, I sit for a second, and then I'm like, fuck dude, I really need to go charge my phone. So, I go hit up the charging stations, because if you don't live in California, or you've never been to Levi Stadium, which I've lived in California my whole life, I've never been to it till I started working in February. At Levi Stadium, they have these certain little stations where you could, it's a complimentary charge station where you could charge your phone on, like, you know, like new iPhones, like lightning connection iPhones and micro USBs. So you essentially just plug your phone in and it charges extremely fucking slow. You get 1% charge for 5 minutes. I'm like, really, dude? Really? I'm like, I'm glad they don't charge people. Because can you imagine if they charge you per time? If you're only getting 1% for 5 minutes, imagine how long it would take you to charge up your phone and how much money you'd be paying. It's like, dude, that is insane. But they have so many of these stations, like, at every, these stations are attached to steel beams. And unfortunately, you know, jet fuel can't melt them. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they're at the steel beams. And there's these charge stations. And there's 4 boxes. Each box has at least 2 cables coming out of it. So, like, 8 cables. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I don't know. They don't have it down to, like, an actual reasoning. One side had hella cables. The other one had, like, 6. So, it's like, whatever, you know, I got there at around 3:30, and I wasted time till 3:50. Then at 3:50, I got, like, 4%, dude. I really went from, like, 62% to, like, 69%. Somewhere around there. I don't remember. It was like, fuck, dude, that's so fucking annoying. So aggravating. So I'm like, whatever. I go back there, and it's colder now. So, they had me sitting at this table out in the open. Like, not out in the open, but underneath the stairs, because there's stairs on 2 sides, and in the middle, or there's stairs like right here on the sides, and then the middle is the escalator. Hopefully you can see the white movement mark. So here's the escalators, here's the stairs. They had me at a table right here. So I'm sitting at the table, and this breeze is killing me. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I go and hide underneath the stairs, where it's like closed off sort of, but you know, it's still on the open. Or where it's still open, but it's basically cut off. So I'm just there, I'm all like, I passed out, honestly. I passed out from 4 to 5. I'm like, fuck, dude. Thank God no one has come yet. And then it's already 5. I'm like, let's just go back to bed. I go back to bed, wake up at around 6. And then I'm like, dude, there's 2 hours till I'm off my shift. So I'm just like, me personally, not like my body, I'm going between sleeping and staying awake because, you know, sun's starting to come out, you know, a little bit. There's a bunch of clouds, but, you know, you can already tell sun's coming out. So, me personally, I'm choosing, like, I'll sleep a little, wake up, sleep a little, wake up, whatever. 8 o'clock comes around, and we just, I go back to our position. I give him in my jacket, and I have to give him back the, Undyne. What? That card's pretty cool. I need an Undyne. And then, I give him back the radio, because I have to. Everything's checked out of me, and they're like, alright, you're free to go. So, I decide, I'm like, dude, I don't have to be back at work till 1 back at the stadium. And I parked in the parking garage across the, street. So, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go fucking sleep. And then I'm gonna go fucking, go across the fucking bridge, go Carl's Jr. So, I'm asleep till like 11:30. 11:40 is when I officially wake up. And I go over to fucking Carl's Jr. And the way there was nothing bad. And I went on one side of the street, which apparently you're not supposed to. How am I supposed to know that? There's concrete, there's a fucking path, there's garbage cans for people who are going up that way so you can throw away your garbage. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So I go that way to get to Carl's Jr. And then I get my food, I eat. The food came hella fast, as if someone didn't want it before. I'm like, dude, I didn't care. The food was hot. It was delicious. I'm like, dude, fuck it, I'm eating. Oh, dude, they dropped me off. They dropped me down so bad. But yeah, then I'm done. I refill my Powerade, and I start walking across the bridge. Or I cross the street, and I'm about to walk across the bridge. And then one of the landmark guys like, no, you can't go this way. I'm like, what? He's like, you can't go this way. Being a dick to me, first off. I'm like, okay, why not? He's like, because it's blocked off. You can't go this way. I'm like, I came down this way earlier. Well, yeah, you weren't supposed to fucking do that. Now, were you? I'm like, dude, what the? I'm like, dude, what's your problem? I'm not doing any attitude to you. And then he's like, well, you're not supposed to go this way, so fuck off. I'm like, I even told this dude. I call him straight out. I'm like, then why is there garbage cans up along this way? Why is there a fucking concrete path up that way? He's like, we're not supposed to go that way anyway, so why don't you go to our fucking way? I'm like, dude, you're lucky you're surrounded by your dudes, and you're lucky I'm not trying to get arrested or some shit. Because seriously, you're being a fucking dick to me. I hella just want to fucking pop you in the mouth. Like, for real. I don't act like that, but it's like, if I ever have to come down to it, I have no problem resorting to violence. And I'm like, dude, you're lucky you're surrounded by your fucking coworkers, and you're lucky I'm not trying to get arrested. Because there was a cop there, too. I'm like, you're being a total dick. I just want to pop you in the mouth hella fucking fast. But I didn't. I'm like, alright, whatever, fuck off. And I crossed the street, and then right at the top of the hill, I called for him, and I crossed across the street and went on the path. I'm like, hey! Called to him. He looks at me. I walk across, and I flip him off as I'm walking down the hill. End of, I don't see this guy anymore. So I get back to my car by around 12:30. Barely enough time to, put my stuff away, change in my clothes, and go back across the street to go work. Like, literally across the street from the parking garage. And, the normal day is fine. Everything's good, The one guy, Greg Shore, who's one of the managers at Levi, he's like, alright guys, I hate to do this, but I gotta put you in a position. You guys cannot be coming to work from Elite, an overnight shift, coming to work here. He's like, I don't want you guys tired when you're working for me. I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, does he know I did that? But then he's like, oh no, he's just telling everyone because he knows a lot of our faces are from Elite. I'm like, he probably doesn't know you because he doesn't do overnight. He gets in when we get in. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, whatever, fuck it, dude. I don't plan on ever doing night shift again. Fuck that shit, honestly. It was easy fucking money, believe me. Easy $100, or easily at least $100. But fuck, dude. That was the most boring shit on earth. I don't want to do that shit again, honestly. And I would definitely have to take my own jacket next time, but it's like, and I did have a jacket, but they wouldn't let me wear it. But dude, I'm sorry. That was just, I don't like night shifts. I can't do it. I just pass out. Speaking of passing out, so the day goes on, and normal events going on. We're doing our work, and then my sugar, I could feel it getting a little low. Not dangerously low, but I could feel it. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm gonna go to the break room, go grab a Gatorade, something quick to drink to get in my system immediately. So I try going through the stand, and I have my Levi uniform on. I have my badge. So I'm about to enter in, and the guy's like, "Sorry, Callie, you don't have the proper credentials." And I'm like, "Dude, you don't understand. My sugar's low. I need to get in." He's like, "I'm sorry, you don't have the proper credentials. You can't come in." I'm like, "So what am I supposed to do?" He's like, "You have to go all the way back, and you have to enter at F gate. You have to go in through there." I'm like, "Dude, you don't understand. My sugar is extremely low. I'm going to pass out." This dude, or no, let me see, how did it go? So I'm like, he says, so you have to go to F gate. I'm like, dude, if you want to bring someone with me to carry me in case I pass out, then I will walk all the way around. But I'm not walking all the way around by myself. He's like, if one of your workers wants to come and follow me to make sure I make it there safely, then I will gladly go around. And he's like, that's not going to happen. I'm like, you don't understand. My sugar is getting extremely low, and I'm going to pass out. This motherfucker tells me, too bad, so sad. And that really made me fucking lose it. And this is the day of the state. This is the day of the event, There are cops everywhere at each stand. And then his boss comes up to me, and he's all like, yeah, you can't go this way, we have to go around. I'm like, guys, seriously, I'm about to pass out and you get sugar. And he's all, and under my breath, or, he's like, oh, your sugar's low? And I'm like, yeah. And the guy's like, well, too bad, so sad. And then I told this dude in front of the cops and his boss, I'm like, dude, fuck you, honestly. I'm like, you could go fuck yourself, dude. You're gonna be a fucking dick like that. You can meet me up afterwards. In front of the cop, too. I didn't give a fuck. This guy's being a dick, and he's like, oh, so I don't care if your sugar's low. You're not fucking getting in. I'm just like, really, dude? Really? Do I already have a bunch of passes? The fuck? But yeah, I'm just like, dude, I don't give a fuck how big you are. I will fucking take you on if you want to be a dick like that. I'm just like, dude, fuck you, honestly. One last time, then I walked away. And then, like, the rest of the day was, like, fine. I'm just like, you know, that fucking lifted up my sugar, just pissing me off. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking dick. Like, seriously. I will, it's like, dude, if I really want to, I will fucking find you after your event and just beat your fucking ass for saying that shit. But, yeah, work was fine. After that, you know, long drive home. Dealt with fucking anger and idiots on the road. But, yeah, got home at around 2 in the morning. Fucking woke up at around 12, 1 o'clock. Went pre-ordered my game, got my stickers. And it's already 5:55. I'm about to waste like 30 more minutes, probably edit this video and go clean my car and put those stickers on. Speaking of that, I'm trying to get a different license plate going. So originally I tried getting Lucifer. Yes, I know. Someone's be like, really? I tried getting LCVF1R. When I went to the DMV, the guy told me that's not allowed. And actually, I'm gonna get out of Deadman's Cross. I'm gonna go to the main menu here. Yeah, the guy told me that's not allowed. It's offensive. I'm like, okay. So they gave me my check back for $48. And yesterday, a piece of mail came in the mail, or a letter from DMV. And actually, I have it right here. Let me read it for you guys. Oh, shit. That is the wrong company. Here's the DMV one. So, this thing from DMV I got, basically saying, per California Vehicle Code, Section 5105, the Department will refuse any combination of letters that may be considered offensive, which could be misleading or in conflict with any existing license plate series issued. The primary purpose of review is to determine if a requested license plate configuration is appropriate to manufacture. Unfortunately, DMV is unable to approve the requested license plate configuration for the following reason. A letter cannot be substituted for a number, nor shall a number be substituted for a letter. License plates with a similar appearance could hamper law enforcement and our agency's ability to ensure a correct match to the department's records. So, I didn't get stopped because it's offensive. I got stopped because I tried putting a 1 instead of an I for Lucifer. So, I'm all like, you know, I'm probably going to try to shoot for Lucifer again, but honestly, I'm probably just going to go for Lucy. You know, I already called my car Lucy. Why not just, you know, fully get the license plates for Lucy? You know, and then I'll still know it's for Lucifer, my dog, and, you know, I'll still know that it's Lucifer for my dog and for Lucifer Pride. So, yeah. You know, DMV's giving me problems. I'm going to do it online, and I'm just going to request Lucy. I'm going to try to request it in my own way, just for Lucy, and then when I go pick it up, that's when I'll be doing my video for, my questions, and I'll be doing a car review. I might even just stop in person and be like, hey, so can we do like a quick little search for this? You know, see if anyone has Lucy. I was told online does it, but I'm not positive. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I felt this is like one of the longest videos for Deadman's Cross I've made in a while. 33 minutes. So until tomorrow's episode, quick play with Gears of War. I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. And dude, talking for 30 minutes straight kind of hurts my voice after yelling all weekend. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Have an awesome day. Bye.